Every morning, millions of people rush through America's cities without noticing a silent battle happening above their heads. A battle for food, a battle for territory, a battle for survival. While humans built concrete jungles for themselves, some birds turned those same cities into their greatest advantage. Today, pigeons, crows, sparrows, and hawks rule places that were never meant for them. But how do they do it? And what can these feathered survivors teach us about adaptation, intelligence, and resilience? Let's find out. Imagine being dropped into a world made entirely of steel, glass, noise, and pollution. No forests, no natural shelters, no peacekeepers. Most animals would struggle. Many would disappear. But birds did something extraordinary. They adapted. Not only did they survive in cities, but some species became more successful in urban environments than in the wild. And their survival strategies are more fascinating than most people realize. Chapter 1. The city as a new forest. To humans, cities are collections of roads and buildings. To birds, cities are something completely different. Skyscrapers become cliffs. Streetlights become artificial trees. Bridges become nesting grounds. Parking lots become feeding zones. Birds don't see cities the way we do. They see opportunities. Take pigeons, for example. Their ancestors originally lived on rocky coastal cliffs. When humans built tall buildings, pigeons essentially found giant artificial cliffs stretching across entire continents. The city wasn't a problem. It was a replacement habitat, a perfect one. This simple shift in perspective allowed pigeons to spread almost everywhere humans settled. Chapter 2. The Masters of Adaptation. Among all urban birds, crows may be the true champions. Scientists have observed crows performing behaviors that seem almost unbelievable. In some cities, crows drop nuts on busy roads. They wait for cars to crack the shells. Then they collect the food when traffic stops. Think about that for a moment. A bird learned how traffic works. It understands timing, risk, and reward. Some crows even recognize individual human faces. If a person threatens them, they remember. Not for days, not for weeks, for years. They can also communicate danger to other crows. One negative interaction can spread through an entire local crow community. The city didn't make crows smarter, but it rewarded intelligence, and intelligent birds thrived. Chapter 3. Surviving the Concrete Jungle. Life in cities isn't easy. Predators exist. Food changes constantly. Weather can be extreme, and human activity never stops. To survive, birds developed remarkable strategies. Some species wake up earlier than their rural relatives. Others sing at higher frequencies to overcome traffic noise. Researchers discovered that certain urban birds actually modify their songs because city environments are louder. Imagine changing your language just to be heard. That's exactly what some birds are doing. Every day, every generation, slowly adapting to the sounds of modern civilization. Chapter 4. The Night Shift. Cities created something rare in nature. Artificial daylight. Streetlights, billboards, office buildings, and illuminated roads allow activity long after sunset. Many birds have adjusted to this new reality. Some forage for food at night. Others begin their morning routines earlier than usual. While these changes create opportunities, they also come with costs. Artificial light can disrupt migration. It can confuse navigation. It can exhaust birds that rely on natural day-night cycles. Yet despite these challenges, many urban species continue finding ways to adapt. Because survival often belongs to the most flexible, not necessarily the strongest. Chapter 5. The Unexpected Predators. When people think of city birds, they often imagine pigeons and sparrows. But another group quietly dominates the skyline. Birds of prey. Hawks, falcons, and owls have discovered that cities provide something valuable. Food. Lots of it. Pigeons. Rodents. Small birds. Abundant prey attracts hunters. Some falcons now nest on skyscrapers that resemble the cliffs their ancestors once used. From hundreds of feet above the streets, they watch the city below, waiting, calculating, hunting. The urban ecosystem is far more complex than it appears. It's not just survival. It's a complete food web operating in plain sight. Chapter 6. The Human Connection. Perhaps the most surprising part of urban bird survival is how closely it depends on humans. Every discarded sandwich, every overflowing trash can, every city park, every backyard feeder. Humans unintentionally shape bird behavior every day. Some birds have learned exactly when restaurants throw away food. Others recognize delivery schedules. Many understand patterns in human activity better than we realize. To them, we're not just neighbors. We are part of the environment, part of the ecosystem, and sometimes part of the opportunity. Chapter 7. Lessons from the Survivors. Urban birds teach a powerful lesson. Success doesn't always come from strength. It comes from adaptation. The world changes. Conditions shift. Challenges appear. The species that survive are often those willing to change with them. Cities transformed landscapes that existed for thousands of years. Many animals struggled. Some disappeared. But birds found ways forward. They learned, adjusted, and evolved their behaviors to match a completely new world. Conclusion. The next time you walk through a city, look up. The pigeons on rooftops. The sparrows in parking lots. The crows watching from power lines. The hawks circling above skyscrapers. You're not just looking at birds. You're looking at some of nature's greatest survivors. Creatures that turned humanity's concrete jungles into thriving ecosystems. And while most people never notice their daily struggles, victories, and intelligence, these birds continue proving one remarkable truth. In nature, the future belongs to those who adapt. Because sometimes survival isn't about escaping the city. It's about learning how to conquer it. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe for more fascinating stories about animal intelligence, survival, and the hidden behaviors shaping the natural world around us. And tell us in the comments.